Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday, November 29th, 2014. It's getaway day for me in Las Vegas, and the early weather report this morning for me says rain in Santa Rosa going on. I'm going to be riding home once I get out of the high desert here. Rain on Saturday, rain on Sunday, rain on, oh my God. You know, sorry, Jen, I'm staying in Vegas. Anyway, guys, as promised, this is the penultimate story I want to bring to you today on the history of Las Vegas. The story of Archie Karas, a guy that was born in Greece, made his way to the United States, and lived in LA and became an extremely proficient professional pool player. And he was able to raise a huge stake in by playing pool, and he ran that stake up to over $40 million, not all at one time, but his accumulated winnings totaled $40. And sadly, as most big-time gamblers do when they have that proverbial lucky winning streak, he ended up giving most of it back. I'm not sure what his current situation is, because he's reported to live here in the Las Vegas area. But he arrived from Greece and worked as a waiter in Portland, and then made his way down to Los Angeles, where he worked in a restaurant that was next to the bowling alley and the pool hall. And then he built his bankroll to over $2 million by discovering also that there was such a thing called poker in the United States. California has card rooms in the United States. It's legal to have poker here, but only in designated and licensed card rooms. So he kind of learned how to play poker at his local place, and he came down to Las Vegas, and he promptly lost his $2 million stake. And then he decided to come here, and after he come here, he always said, like, money meant nothing to me. But now we want to talk about the legendary run that he came on. When he drove into Las Vegas, he had $50 in his wallet. And his initial run lasted for 6 months, when he turned that $50 million into $17 million, and he did it right here at Binion's Horseshoe, as most of the big-time gamblers do. When he arrived here at Binion's Horseshoe, he went on a gambling hot streak. Okay, he recognized a fellow poker player from Los Angeles, and he convinced him to lend him $10,000 to begin his gambling career here in Vegas. Well, the backer kind of knew this guy's a sharp cookie. Okay, he lent him the $10,000, and then by the end of the evening, he paid his backer $20,000. Guy made doubled his money in one night just backing the right person. There's a lot of people in poker that make money just backing people for a percentage of what they win. Then with over the $10,000 that he had in his pocket from raising that from $50,000 to $10,000, he went out looking for more shooting pool and looking for action. And he managed to start hustling people, and after a while, he ended up $3 million ahead, just playing pool. And then he started to take up poker here, and then after only 3 months in Vegas, 3 months, this guy had rolled his stake from $50 to $7 million. Okay, it's unbelievable. Okay, after only 3 months. By now, everybody that was a poker player had heard of Archie Karas, and only the best players were dared to come up and challenge him. The Chip Reeses of poker, the Johnny Chans, and he would sit here in Binion's behind me at the poker table with at least $5 million in chips sitting in front of him. That is some intimidating shit, guys. Okay, to sit across the poker table with your $10,000 stack, and the guy across the table has $5 million. So he went and played all these big shot stars, and most of the time he won. He beat guys like Doyle Brunson, the legendary godfather of Texas Hold'em, Puggy Pearson, Johnny Moss. Many of the top players wouldn't even play him anymore because he was so good. After only 6 months in Las Vegas, he had run his money up to $17 million, and now his downfall began. He actually, believe it or not, he turned to playing, shooting the dice and rolling the dice and playing craps, and he ran his $17 million up to $40 million. Why? Because nobody else would play him in poker. He was that friggin' good. In 1995, the whole shit came tumbling down. In a period of 3 weeks, he lost $11 million playing craps, and he lost back a lot of the money to the people he originally wanted from playing poker. He was down to his final $1 million, and he played, you know, we all heard of Johnny Chan, the legendary player. He went on to double his money, Karas again, Archie Karas, so now he was up to $2 million. He's gone on smaller streaks and stuff since, but you know, as far as legends of gambling goes, anybody that can turn $50 into $40 million in less than 3 years and lose most of it back, if not all of it, because we really don't know. You know, he was just a big shot player. Okay, Binion's was the only place that would book his bets on the craps table. Most other casinos, if you want to bet on the craps table, like the maximum bet that you can make is $10,000. Okay, not in total, but a single bet. Binion's is like, you want to put $100,000 on a single bet? Bring it, and he did. You know, at one time it said that Archie Karas had won all of the Binion's casinos $5,000 denominated chips. Every single one. Their 5,000 chips were the highest denomination chips at a time. Something worth $11 million of $5,000 denominated chips. He had every single one of them. Well, kind of a wild story when you go on that kind of roll, and it just further burnished the reputation of Binion's Casino behind me as like the Wild West frontier of big-time gambling. This is one of the reasons I've enjoyed staying in downtown Las Vegas, because the Strip is corporate. Okay, I mean, what the hell? You know, it doesn't have the legendary history of Binion's and the Fremont and the Four Queens and the Gold Spike and the El Cortez, the Romance, and those places. You can just feel this place kind of vibrate with the ghosts of the legends past and now that have cruised in here, sat down at those tables right behind me, and passed hundreds of millions, if not $1 billion each way. You know, Binion used to have a display case right when you walked in the casino where he had $1 million on display and $10,000 bills there. I remember seeing that many, many years ago. And of course, I had my fingers all over the glass and all that. Anyway, guys, it's been a fun trip. I look forward to seeing you back in Santa Rosa, California. And Jen, I miss you. Thanks, guys. Hope that you had a great week with me. Be well. See you in Santa Rosa.